Hello everyone, welcome to SM Tech World. Today I am going to show you. I'm going to solve the LeetCode problem number 20 for the June LeetCode challenge. So here the question is permutation sequence. So the problem statement is you will given two input, so total number of numbers and the sequence or the index. You need to find that number for that particular permutation. So if you check the question. So for the first example, it's a self-explanatory example. If you check the first one, they are passing the number 3, and you can if you write it manually, you can see that you can create this 6 combination with 3 numbers. So at first 1 2 3, then 1 3 2 2 1 3 2 3 1 3 1 2 3 2 1, and the second value they are passing is the k value. You need to return the third number of the series. So here third number is 213, and they are returning 213. So that's pretty much self-explanatory. So let's solve it using Java. So at first what I will do, I will create one list and store all the numbers sequentially. So I will create one list of integer type. Let's say li. Then what I will do, I will iterate through the number n till n, and I will add those number in the list. So for I equals to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus, and I will store list dot add I plus 1. So what will happen? It will contain, so for the purpose I am taking the first example 3 and 3. So this list will contain 1, 2 and 3. The next step is I will calculate the factorial for that index. So let me declare one array int factorial, and the size will be n. New int, the size will be n. Alright, then I will initialize the first element of the array or first factorial as 1. Now I will calculate for other positions. So what I am doing, so I will calculate factorial. So first for the 0, it will be 0, and for others, let me run one for loop for int I equals to 1, I less than n, I plus plus. Then what I will do, I will calculate the factorial I equals to I into the previous number. So factorial I minus 1. For that reason, we started from the position 1 and we stored 1 for the 0th position. So after that for loop, what my factorial array will look like. The first position I already stored 1, then I into 1 into 1 1, then for 2 is 2, since we are running till less than n. Now what I will do, I will create my string right now. So since we are using array and we are starting from 0 index, so at first I will reduce the value of k equals to k minus 1. Since we are considering from 0th index. Now what I will do, I will run for loop and I will find those 3 number and I will append those in a string. So for that I need to declare one string. In this case I am using string buffer. You can use normal string also. So let me declare one string buffer sd, new string buffer, and that's all. Now let me create another for loop and iterate. So in this case I will start from n minus 1, since I am starting from 0th index, and I will iterate till I equals to 0, and I will decrement the I after each iteration. Now what I will do, I will declare another local variable called index, and I will calculate the index using this formula. So whatever my k value was, I will divide that value with that corresponding factorial value. So this is the main logic. You to divide. Now what I will do, I will check from the list and fetch the value of this particular index and append it in the string. So the first number will be string s. After I declare the string, I will append it. I will append. What I will append, I will call list dot get, then index. After that, what I will do, I will, whatever I am already appended, I will remove that number because I already appended it from the list. So li dot remove index, and now I need to recalculate the k value. So in this case, what I will do, I will do k percentage factorial I. Yeah, that's pretty much. And what I will do, I will return the string buffer. Since I was using string buffer, I need to convert it to string since the return type is string. So let's write to string. So let's run this program and check. Again, there was some typo. Let me fix that. Let me run it again. Again, there was some typo. Actually, let's run it now. Yeah, you can see that we are getting the expected output. Let's submit my solution. Yeah, it's accepted. So what we are doing here, so we are since using 0th index, we are decrementing k, then we are creating one new string object, and then we are using, so this whole line is the main. So let's check our time complexity with respect to other solution. Yeah, you can see that our solution is 98.5 and above. Yeah, that's pretty much for this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.